there's people who be like, you can't look at mice as, you know, a way to study humans, but they were looking at the way the civilization was collapsing every time. And it, you know, it's
And then
insane.
when they would take mice that had what they call behavioral sync, and they would put them into a normal mouse society, they would not correct their behavior. They would spread it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
That's bad.
And those mice, we call them. There were the colloquial name of those mice experiencing behavioral sync were liberals.
That's right.
They were liberal mice.
Mom Donnie was his name. Yeah.
Mamdani was one of the leaders.
Right.
It's worth noting that the idea that, you know, that kind of attitude, whether it be in, you know, something like mice or a society, that kind of attitude does spread, and it's why you see people on the left behaving the way they do today, because 25, 30 years ago, the left that we have today was not the same left. It was very different. The number of people that would have entertained socialist ideas or called themselves socialist openly, like they were vanishingly few. Yeah. And nowadays, it's not.
Left of the 90s are Trump and RFK Jr.
Sort of, yeah, you know. And nowadays it's all the rage, to at least in the urban areas and cities. And I think that part of why you see this stuff is because of cities, because of the way life in cities is now, because it's so expensive, and it's, if you have debt from school and you can't find a job, I mean, it's got to be a nightmare. So it makes sense for people to be unhappy, and unhappy people